Welcome back, and we'll go ahead and start off with a look at the the National Satellite and Radar. And one thing I want to highlight is where that storm system that made its way through and devastated portions of Iowa yesterday afternoon and last night is where it's currently at right now. And it's that area of low pressure off towards the north and west of the Chicagoland region. And look how slow it's moving. That's what helped create such a dangerous situation last night. These storms were moving at anywhere from 20 miles an hour up towards the fastest we saw was 40 miles per hour. And in terms of storm relative velocity, that 20, 30, 35 mile per hour storm speed that the tornadoes were moving at is extremely slow. So that is what made last night such a dangerous situation, as well as the rain-wrapped tornado. Those two words are the last a meteorologist wants to hear when we're talking about a tornado. Rain-wrapped tornadoes are one of the, if not the most dangerous outside of tornadoes that occur at night because they are extremely hard to see. Thankfully, though, we had Chris Arbino on the ground out in Ottumwa, and he may have been the reason we got the report of the tornado on the ground north of on the north side of Ottumwa. So once again, thank you to Chris for getting out there and chasing those storms and getting us that information. But let's go ahead and dive on into our future track here, because we're going to talk about some very comfortable conditions that you are all going to enjoy, and these are going to last for quite a while, and they're going to be giving us a fantastic weekend. So those of you who want to get out to the Nemo Fair, it is perfect for that today as well as tomorrow, especially with tomorrow being the last day for it. So temperatures started off rather mild, around 70 degrees, and they're going to hover around 70 as we get in towards 7 a.m. And then from there, working slowly up towards our seasonable averages in the mid and upper 80s. A little bit cooler here across southeast Iowa. Not very confident in seeing temperatures below 80 degrees in Fairfield and Mount Pleasant. I expect them to be upwards of 80 towards 81 or maybe even 82 degrees this afternoon. Here it's going to be a little bit warmer across northeast Missouri, still right along the lines with the seasonable average, which is about 86, 87 degrees for this time of year. So a little bit warmer here in areas like Brookfield, Macon. Kirksville, I'm expecting to see around 87 degrees this afternoon, but a lot of sunny skies heading in towards Saturday, starting off once again right around the mid-60s where we should be at for this time of year. So overnight conditions, fantastic. The mid-60s, winds out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. This afternoon, we will see some stronger wind gusts pushing on in, mainly sustained winds between 5 and 15 miles per hour, but those gusts could get a little bit stronger. Tomorrow afternoon, even cooler, down in the low and mid 80s across the heartland, and then temperatures in the lower 60s for Saturday night into Sunday. Here's a look at the future wind speeds. So sustained winds up towards about 15 miles an hour. Here's where our wind gusts get a little bit stronger, up towards about 25 miles an hour. So that's going to keep the air moving in the afternoon, meaning any kind of humidity is not going to be felt. We're going to be able to see air temperatures in the afternoon being what they feel like temperatures are as well. So it's not going to feel like it is in towards the 90s when we're hitting temperatures about 85 or so degrees. And then calmer conditions returning through the overnight hours into tomorrow. But take a look at that extended forecast, because what can we say besides this looks fantastic? Temperatures hovering in towards the lower 80s, and we are going to be looking at a very comfortable start to next week as well. Now stick with us. We'll be right back.